This is a quick overview on how to use the app. First thing you want to do is select formula. First thing we're going to look at is the amount of fluid in a hose. First box you want to enter the inside diameter of hose in decimal. The next box you're going to enter is the hose length in feet. Remember, all boxes in white must be filled in before you hit calculate. Here it's going to give us total ounces, total gallons, total liters, and total cc's in that hose. The next thing we look at is pressure loss. The first thing is viscosity and poise. If you do not know this, use the cup conversion. Let's just assume that we got a Zon 2 at 27 seconds. Go over and find the Zon 2, and then you're going to slide back to the left and convert it to the poise. In this case, it's 27, and it goes over and it's 0.6 poise. Go back to the pressure loss. We're going to enter 0.6 poise. The next thing we'll enter is the inside diameter of the hose, in this case a 1/4 inch. The next thing we're going to do is the gun output in ounces. I usually use 15, sometimes 12. And if I got 4 guns, obviously it's 48 or 60. Hose length in feet, hit calculate, and this gives us our pressure loss. For that hose, we got a 28.3 PSI pressure loss we need to overcome. Next thing we're going to look at is pump selection. Here, again, I enter the hose length in feet. Now remember, if it's a circ loop, that's the out and back. If it's a deadheaded, it's just out to the gun. In this case, I'm going to do a deadhead system, but if you're going to do a circ loop, make sure that's at 60. That's what's required for to keep the material in suspension. In a deadhead, set it at 1. The next thing is the inside diameter. In this case, it's 1/4 inch. Next is viscosity and poise. We'll use that same 0.6. Total gun flow rate in ounces. In this case, I believe I'm going to put 2 guns at 15 ounces each, is 30 ounces. My desired fluid pressure in this system is 1,000 psi. When I hit calculate, it's going to recommend the pump that I need, which is a 21-110. Now we're going to look at pump strokes per minute in a recirculating system. I'm going to enter the inside diameter of the hose again in decimal. Going to enter the output of guns in ounces. And we're going to enter the fluid section that we want to use. In this case, let's just say we're going to use the 110 again. Based on this parameter, it's going to show us, if you look at the cycles to circulate only, it's 4.8, which means that this pump has to cycle 4.8 double strokes to keep this at 60 feet per minute in suspension when nothing's spraying. When we start to spray, now it's going to cycle at 17.8 strokes per minute if we're requiring the whole 48 ounces out of the gun. Next, we're going to look at pump CFM required. We're going to enter that same 110 fluid section. It's a 22-110, so now on the air motor, let's enter the 22. We're going to stroke it 20 times, or 20 double strokes a minute, and our input pressure is 60 psi. When we hit calculate, it gives us the CFM required per minute of that one pump. So if you have 4 pumps, just multiply that by 4. Last, look at the cup conversion again. I believe I cover all the cups here that you might run across. If I'm missing one or I need to add one to it, let me know and I will add it to the list. Hope this helps. Remember, you can also look up standard product items, 2K, the 2K P code list, the 2K fault list, and I'll keep adding stuff to this as we go. Thanks.